I'm honestly so fucking happy we're having a sweatpants day.
Oh yeah.
If I had to wear something with a fucking belt loop on it,
I was like, well, here's the thing is I since we're recording video now, I do want to look like a little bit cute when we're doing these, but no one sees my legs. So, it can always be a sweatpants day.
it could be a no pants day.
Also, there's something very important that I need to start this podcast episode out with.
Oh, go off.
It's that you were wrong last week and that I was right.
Yeah,
I said that I saw a TikTok of Rudy Giuliani wearing a dress and Donald Trump motorboating him, and Konnor said that's Chevy Chase. No one on TikTok knows that, but it's Chevy Chase. And guess what?
it was Rudy Giuliani.
It was Rudy Giuliani, and I was right, and Konnor was wrong. That's the end of today's episode. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, and you can find us at. I genuinely just didn't. I could have swore it was an actor. Like that's when he was like the mayor of New York.
Yeah.
Probably wrong about that too.
I don't know anything. I just said yeah, but yeah.
Well, that actually transitions well into my first topic, which is like I re-downloaded TikTok for exactly about 3 hours. Holy shit, that app is dangerously like I don't know, unsupervised.
Yeah.
It just, what are you guys doing over there? For preference, I used to use TikTok a lot. I would say at the beginning of 2020 through like March of 2020. I've never been a big fan of TikTok, mostly just because like the algorithm scares the living shit out of me to a level like I cannot explain. Like, it really scares me how quickly that shit figures people out and how quickly it figured me out. And this next time I was like, okay, you know what? Everyone's on TikTok again. I genuinely sometimes feel like I'm missing out on something. So I'll fucking log on and see what's up. And we was just doom scrolling for like, I downloaded it at 9 o'clock. I went to bed at like 12:45.
Yeah, that's a bad choice.
And I didn't stop. Just
he's holding his phone and scrolling up. He's still doing it.
that's what I did for 3 hours. And then like it got to a point where I saw one of the worst things I've ever seen, which I told you about, which I don't even want to repeat.
I don't think we should say
No,
it.
it was just literally the worst thing I've ever seen on the internet. And I just deleted the app again.
Yeah, I love TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people do, and that's fine.
But I definitely limit my time on that app day to day, because if not, I just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Because it pulls you in.
Yeah, it's the algorithm that does work on that app is one of the best written social media algorithms ever, like genuinely.
Yeah, I follow this person now, but the TikTok algorithm showed me a tall, curly-haired man with glasses whose like screen name is the name of a pop punk album, and all of his content is just about pop punk music and plants. And I'm like, yep, thanks
That's it.
TikTok. This is what I need.
Oh, it's terrifying. Mine was like a lot of well-dressed like men like practicing like, oh, here's body positivity for bigger guys, size M through L, stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? This is good content. I don't want to just wear a hoodie every single day. Which, if you're watching video, wearing my favorite
If you're
hoodie.
watching video, shut the fuck up.
If you're watching this video right now,
Fuck you.
Still don't have the login to the YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
so you probably aren't watching this video right now.
No, but one day when we
Unless they're watching this clip that I'm putting on TikTok.
or you're watching in the future.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm gonna upload all the episodes eventually
yeah, any time that they'd be watching would be the future from right now.
because this is the present.
And this is the present, and
Yeah.
my presence is a present. Kiss my ass.
Well, our present is the present. Their present is our past, and our present is their future. people created time.
Listen, I never want to talk about time. I am very hungover right now. I especially don't want to talk about time.
Yeah, so me and Sarah switched spots from last week where you are the hungover one and I'm just the kind of tired one.
Yeah. Here's what they don't tell you about graduating college is that hangovers are so much worse.
Yeah.
I didn't even really drink that much last night. My problem is that I drank beer and vodka and tequila and a PBR hard tea.
Oh,
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Those are in my car.
You shouldn't mix. Oh fuck, yeah, they are. You shouldn't mix all those things. But that was also over like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah,
I probably only averaged like a drink an hour, and then a shot. But I'm. It's what time is it?
As of right now, it is 1:55 Eastern Standard Time.
It's 1:55. It's almost 2:00 p.m. and I'm still hungover.
Yeah.
I just got off the couch maybe 20 minutes ago.
We're gonna go right back to it.
Right back there.
Oh my god. What's today? I think.
Couch day?
I'm hearing a couch day.
Is it a, can we get a couch day in the chat?
I think we're gonna get couch day. Hey, can you clip that?
Hey, can you clip this, couch day? Hey, me, can you clip that?
hey, person who edits this, Connor, can you edit in couch day? Dude,
If you don't know what a couch day is, it's when you don't do anything besides sit on the couch.
and they're usually reserved for days where it's like too cold to go outside.
It's too cold. We don't really have anything to do. I kind of have laundry in, but it's not like a top priority.
We have groceries.
Can't
really buy anything for our house right now.
Yeah, so it's just it's a couch day.
It's a couch day. Gonna sit down on that couch and maybe play some video games. Maybe
I want to buy Super Mario Sunshine today. That's why I was asking you about it earlier. I want to buy it today.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I love that for you.
Yeah.
I've never beaten that one. Barely played it.
I've only beaten one video game in my entire life.
What is it?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I never even beat GTA 5. I do not care for Grand Theft Auto. And it's not because, like, on PC, you know, I'm a beta male and you just can't... No, I just don't like Rockstar's games. Never been a fan of Grand Theft Auto. Never been a fan of Red Dead Redemption. I couldn't pretend to care. They're really well-made games. They're super in-depth. People who like them, that's great that you like them. My God, do I just not give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why it's the only game that I finished.
Was it the only one you had?
No, I've had a lot of video games.
Why that? That's a long game.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Well, I guess you're more of a gamer than me.
I don't know. Well, I didn't, like... Because I know you can, like, complete a game, and you can also, like, fucking...
Complete.
Like, do it all. I don't think I did it all.
I know you didn't because there's still people finding stuff in GTA 5.
Yeah. I also didn't have online.
You're better off. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
remember for anyone who played GTA 5 online when it first came out, because it was a big deal. This was like, oh, GTA Online didn't come out when GTA 5 did. It was like a month or two later. And I remember the first day of trying to get into that and the nightmare that the servers were and everything. It was the most unenjoyable experience ever. And you couldn't really log in truly until I would say, I don't know, 5 weeks later.
Ooh.
It just didn't work. Like
Yeah.
there's a lovely thing in the gaming industry where they just release something and it's not done and they go, we'll figure it out. You bought it.
Yeah.
Joke's on
Sucks.
you. That's crazy. You bought it, so you'll wait till we're done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
I used to watch YouTubers do like the heists
yeah.
online.
Never did one of those.
Those were fun to watch.
Yeah.
Never did it.
Yeah. It's the same thing where all my friends want me to play like Cold War, Rocket League. It's one of those things where it's just like, sorry, dude, too busy playing Destiny.
Only Destiny.
Oh well, I'm trying to play other games.
You started a new game today.
Yeah, I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It was fun to watch.
It's kind of creepy. I love horror games.
Yeah.
I love horror games. I love action games. I like story-driven games.
Sorry, it sounded like you said whore. You love horror games.
That's like my dating life. Like,
Instead of the Hunger Games, I'm gonna stop talking.
Speaking of dating, I had some people send us some dating stories. So thank you, to everyone. Okay. Thank you for everyone who sent me something on Instagram, at Konnor with a K on Instagram. Thank you so much. I have some really fun stories because today I want to talk about awkward dating stories and work crushes.
Oh.
Yeah. I think the work crushes one I'll start with and then save some of these juicy dating DMs for like the rest of the podcast.
Juicy DMs.
Like some sultry
Juicy
DMs.
DMs.
Welcome to Strictly Platonic After Dark, and we're talking about juicy, sultry DMs tonight on this episode with your hosts, Sarah and Konnor.
Tonight, as in 1:55 p.m. on a Saturday. I know it's not 1:55 anymore. Don't look at your fucking phone. I get that time passed.
So, I'm going to be reading these all anonymously because we know most of these people, and they might know the person who they're talking about, blah, 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 blah. So, I want to start with one that we both have heard, and to this day, I cannot believe it's real. And it's one of my favorite ones, and I'm going to call this one... Oh, because Valentine's Day is coming up. This works out perfectly. The timing is perfect, and, you know, this will be a happy Valentine's Day prep story. And this is from one of our friends, and I think she's told you about this, but if not, this is going to be the most fun thing ever to see your reaction.
Okay, I'm excited, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so she DM'd me, because I put out a thing, and I was like, what did I say? Hey, send me your best and worst dating app stories, workplace crush stories. And so she sent me this DM. I was on a second date with someone I met on Hinge. Happened to be on Valentine's Day. He was the most awkward, timid, shy guy I ever met, which is usually fine. It can be cute. When I met him at the restaurant, he was holding a rose that he got me. As he gave them to me, he pointed out to me that they were fake, and he got them for free from a guy handing them out at work. When I got home, I took them out of the plastic and found red lace crotchless panties folded up in the middle. He texted me, hey, in quotes, once every other week for about 2 months, and I've never responded. 3 months later, I got an email from him asking to get coffee before he moved away to London.
I have a lot of things to say. So he got those roses from work, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So there's two options right now, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Either someone at his work was selling packs of roses with lace crotchless underwear in them as like a surprise.
Yeah.
And he just didn't know and just bought the roses to be sweet and had no idea. Or this man is a fucking creep and a weirdo.
I want to know where he works to where someone
right, like
who at work goes, hey guys, I'm handing out roses. They're fake roses. Oh, that's fine. They're also crotchless panties. And you go, you know what? You know who would like this? This girl I've only seen one other time on Hinge. Bold. Wrong, but bold.
I don't even really have words. I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Dude, I don't know how confident you have to be like, there's like a surface level of confidence on every date where you hope you go home with them if the date goes well, and at least get some sick kiss on kiss action. Like at least some booby grab.
Oh my god.
But like, I'm not buying anyone crotchless panties, bro.
Also, don't buy a Valentine's Day gift for someone you're not dating. Even if it's just a fake rose. Even if there weren't crotchless panties in there. Nope. We don't do that. I hate that. I was, maybe this is my fault, but whatever. I was talking to this guy like a while ago in college. We started talking in like November-ish. It was October. It was Halloween. Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
my brain broke.
No, you're good.
And we like hooked up pretty often and like hung out like a lot. And then he started getting a little bit like, I don't know,
Had
like
emotions.
feelings. But even the day after we hooked up for the first time, he was like, "Hey, like I'm not trying to be any type of way. Like I just want to let you know, this is only fun. Like I think you're awesome. Like you seem really cool so far, but like I'm not looking to date." And I was like, "Oh, dude, thank you.
Yeah.
Like thank God, because
Yeah.
neither am I." So that was like day one. We established this, and then he started like asking me to like. He was a bodybuilder, and he like mentioned me coming to like his like meets, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
What's a bodybuilder meat?
I don't know. They just fucking
I
cover
bet you know what some
themselves.
bodybuilder meat is.
Okay. Just cover themselves in like oil and tan and whatever. I was like, I don't want to do that. Like we established that we're just fucking and also hanging out sometimes, and we're not anything more. And then on Valentine's Day, he texted me and was like, "Hey, are you free today?" And I wanted to say no because fucking no. But I was like, I kind of want to have sex, so whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm free. And he's like, okay, like come over when you're done with classes. Like, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, okay.
That wasn't a red flag.
It was, but I'm stupid and blind. So I still went. And I got there, and he gave me a bottle of wine,
Okay.
flowers,
Oh no.
Victoria's Secret sweatpants,
Negative. Oh no.
and a lotion from Bath and Body Works,
Eey.
and chocolate.
Oh. Food and wine, cool. But if you could leave.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, thank you. Like, you didn't have to do this. Like, you really didn't have to do this.
Like I would have preferred you
Like,
not doing
Please
this.
somehow go back in time and undo this. And then I was just in his apartment, like, with all of these things that he gave me. And I already told him beforehand, like, I can only stop by because I assumed that something bad would happen. And then after he gave me all of these things, he was like, yeah, so, like, I was just thinking, and I just wanted to know if you maybe wanted to be, like, a little bit more exclusive. And I looked this man dead in the eyes, and I said, what does that mean?
You went. What?
I said, what does that mean? I was like, you mean, like, not sleeping with other people? And he was like, well, I'm like, yeah, like, that's part of it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not sleeping with anyone else right now. And then we left it at that. And then I left his apartment.
So you just walked out?
I was like, oh, I gotta go.
Oh my god. This
Also,
was the older guy, right?
This was the 25-year-old.
Dude, dudes over...
He's now, what, like 30? I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing, like, dudes over, like, 24, 25, if you're talking to a girl who's, like, younger than you... Dude, me too. Like, girls who I see that are older, if you're talking to me, you should know we're up to some fucking bullshit.
We're up to some fuck shit.
We want, like, one thing. To chill.
Yeah.
And pray to God.
And then
That we
over
get laid.
over spring break, so like a little less than a month after Valentine's Day,
Off the mic, sorry about that.
I re-downloaded Tinder because
Yeah.
I was bored, and we were still like talking because I didn't cut it off yet because the sex was good.
Wait, can you say that again?
No. I re-downloaded Tinder, and then he texted me a screenshot of my Tinder profile that one of his friends sent him and was like, LOL. And I was just like,
That's
yeah,
cringe, dude. That's-
LOL.
Oh.
And then,
Ow.
yeah, I had to like send him a whole message. I had two of my friends help me construct a message to this man, just being like, hey, like, I know we already established that, like, you want something more than I do, but, like, I'm not comfortable still hanging out if that's if that's in the air. Like, I don't want to do this. And he was like, you're overthinking it. And I was like, okay, fuck you.
Oh, man. He had a chance to be like, I respect that.
He sucks, too. I won't tell you, like, the other reasons that he sucks, but he sucks.
Yeah, because, like, in that moment, he had a chance to be like, okay, I understand. Maybe, like, I got the wrong message and I came on too strong. I apologize. I'll give you some space. And, like, maybe a few months down the road, if you want some dick, knock, knock, here I am.
Yeah.
But he went, you don't really know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
I should also admit fault to a certain extent because I did hang out with him like every fucking day.
That doesn't matter though, because if the rules are established at the beginning,
thank you. I agree.
You just need to. If there was anything that was like coming up where he was like, oh, maybe I'm starting to feel something, that needs to be addressed right away.
Yes.
That needs to be like, hey, I think you're cool. I love hanging out with you. The sex is great. Whatever. Are we still on the same page? Because if one of you is and the other is not, that gets so messy so quick.
Yeah.
And it gets so fucked up and people can get hurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ugh.
Fuck, man.
I hate that guy.
Dating's complicated, which leads into this next one. I think this was my favorite that I got. We're going to do maybe it's not my favorite. It's one of my favorite.
I also got a couple messages, but on Instagram at Sarah Jobs. But my phone is recording the video part of this, so I don't know if I'll share them or not. I can always save it for another time.
I'm sure this will not be the only time this comes up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because here's the thing, guys. If you ever have anything you want to message us, you want to DM us,
anything,
shoot it.
Just tell us.
If there's a story where you're like, oh, this might be a little interesting, I want to vent about it, I have no one to talk to, hit us up.
Yeah, my friend Danielle actually texted me a whole thing about this guy that she kind of had to like ghost, and it reminded me a lot of my ex.
Ooh.
So I want to save that for a different episode because I know we can be talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it involves someone trying to email you or like messaging your friends on Facebook to get into contact with you.
Oof.
Yeah. But it'll be a fun conversation when it happens. What's the story?
This is a tale of romance during our times in COVID.
Okay.
So, I hit up my buddy hit me up, and he was saying, so this literally just happened to me. This is a fresh wound, so R.I.P. my guy.
Dudes who are down bad.
This dude is down bad, and I feel bad because this dude's a nice guy. You know him. You're probably not going to be able to read that.
I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, wait, is that the guy that I matched with on Hinge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he goes, I met a girl. We hit it off great. There was then a possible COVID scare, so we isolated. We talked every day during quarantine, and she told me she really likes me and wants to see me again. And we started talking about, quote unquote, our future. Things seemed like they were going well, and seeing what would happen. We finished quarantine, and I haven't heard from her since. Shit's hilarious. Girl almost gave me COVID, then ghosted me. Bro, I shit you not. It sucked. She can't even give me an answer if she's lost interest or what. It was literally just acting like I don't exist. Still watches my stories and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, dude, that hurt to read. Like I was at work when I read that.
Did she almost give him COVID?
Yes. Imagine getting ghosted and then almost getting COVID by the same person.
Got ghosted and also almost got turned into a ghost.
Boo. But I don't know, have you ever been ghosted?
No.
No, and that's fine. I've been ghosted one time.
Yeah.
And it was like a situation that you never see it coming. Actually, no. There's two types of ghosting, I think. There's the slow death.
Right. I've had stuff like fizzle out, I would say, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's ghosting. I think that's more of a both parties
Are
type
kind
of
of
thing.
over it,
Yeah.
and no one wants to hurt the other
Yeah.
person, so you just periodically send each other messages that get smaller and
Well,
smaller.
it's not even that. It's usually just like if you're like hooking up with someone like kind of consistently, and then like you just slowly stop talking. That's usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 20-year-old's playbook
Yeah,
right
it's
there,
just
man.
college. Yeah.
Dude, that's not just college. That's until you're about...
That's true.
You could be 25 and still doing that.
Yeah.
I know plenty of people who are. And you know what? More power to you. Go get that shit. But
Safely.
then there's the other type of ghosting where things are going well and then it's over. You don't see it coming. And that kind of ghosting sucks.
Yeah.
And it's not the like, oh, we're texting sometimes, and then one day you stop texting me. It's the like, wait, no, that is actually what I'm describing. Like, where it is just like, there's no signs of it being bad. Not even like a weird energy or aura or whatever. It is just things are good, and then that.
And they're not.
Not even not good. They're non-existent. You can't even quantify it because they're gone.
Yeah.
And you know what? R.I.P. my dude. I'm sorry you got ghosted. But I know you. You're a great guy. You'll get him next time. Not this one, though.
I feel bad because I've definitely ghosted people when I shouldn't have.
I have too. But, like, my situation came from someone scaring me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to stay safe.
I kind of still feel bad about that first guy that I ghosted when I first moved here. Remember?
Oh, yeah, the one that we might believe is Mystery Guitar Boy.
No.
Oh?
The boy that I was going to go on a date with and then never met up with him.
Oh, is that the one who booked a reservation, though?
This man, we talked about meeting at, like, a specific place and getting, like, drinks and food. And I was like, yeah, like, let me see how my weekend's going and, like, I'll keep you updated. Because, honestly, like, it was when, like, summer when things were opening back up. It was a little bit safer to see friends. And my thought process was, like, if my friends want to hang out this weekend, I'm going to pick them over this random person that I don't know.
100%.
And so I, like, told him, like, a day and time that would work. Like, we agreed. And he was like, okay, like, this place. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. And then we didn't really talk between that and the day of, like, the date.
Was it multiple days, too, that you didn't speak to him?
It was, like, 3, yeah.
Okay.
And then he messaged me on Snapchat, like, 6 times in a row when I was at work. And I don't use my phone a lot at work because I can't, really. And I didn't respond to any of them or even open them because I was fucking working. And I checked it after work, and he was just like, because I work half days on Fridays, and we were going to meet up that night. He was just like, okay, like, does this time work? Actually, what about this time? Okay, I made a reservation for this time at this place for 2. And I saw the messages, and I just deleted and blocked him.
Yeah.
And
I that might sound cold, but dude, how are you going to book a reservation without
confirmation?
Without confirmation in, like, not talking to someone for 3 days.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that to a friend.
Yeah.
I think that's fucked. I don't think you're in the wrong on that one at all.
It was so weird.
Yeah. You've had a weird dating experience so far since, like, being in Philly.
Yeah.
Like, have any of them been, like, normal?
I think the last one was pretty normal. I just got kind of bored and feel bad, whatever.
That's natural.
Yeah.
It happens. It fucking happens. Yeah. No, I think in that moment, I don't think ghosting was a bad idea. Because what are you going to do? Sit him down and be like, now listen, here's why what you did was wrong.
I literally had to...
That's on his homies.
I deleted him off of Snapchat. I didn't block him because I wasn't thinking, like, that I had to. So I deleted him off of Snapchat and unmatched him on Hinge. And then I guess you can still message people on Snapchat if they're not on your friends. Maybe it's like a setting I have on. And he's still messaging me after I deleted him. And, like...
To this day?
No.
Oh, my
It was just
God.
that day because then I blocked him.
Yeah.
But I'll see him on the apps sometimes too now, and I'm just like, ugh.
Ooh, that sucks.
I feel icky.
That's like a rebound. Like, you just keep seeing the same one over and over again.
Oh my God, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
Speaking of gross dinner stories, leads into my next story. So this one blew my mind when I got it. And I think I told you a little bit about this one. And it's a 2-parter.
Maybe, I don't remember.
Okay. So, the thing is, most of it was a voice message, and I'm not going to play the voice message, so I'm going to have to actively remember what the voice message said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. From what I can remember,
I got such bad posture. Sorry.
that's probably why my back is like a fucking pretzel.
Yeah.
Basically, this like girl was telling me, and she DM'd me this story, and she was telling me the story about how when she was living up in New York, she was going out, and like, you know, you date around, you just moved to the Big Apple, you gotta see some people, you know, and she went out on a date with this guy who seemed like really cool and things were going well, but she noticed that he was eating like really fast.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
You remember this one? Yeah. And she was just eating normally. Like when you're eating on a date, you're having conversation, you know, you're just letting it flow naturally. I'm noticing my bottle is just blocking me.
Oh.
And she was saying that at one point during the date that he was like, hey, do you think you could eat a little faster? You kind of eat slow. Which is already really weird comment to make.
Yeah.
Like, so that was a little weird. And like at one point, apparently, he got like straight up weird. And this is where the text part came in. And she goes, homie literally hailed me a taxi because he needed to go see some South Jersey girl visiting Manhattan. So I had to get called to leave the restaurant, and he just paid for the tab so he could go on the date after the date. Then hit me up afterwards because apparently the other date was gross, telling me how badly he fucked up. Now he works for Jimmy Fallon. And that's New York for you.
Oh my god. I mean, like...
Yeah, right? Like, what?
Like...
What? How do you even book 2 dates in one night?
Also, I feel like it could have been done so much better on his part. Like, he could have just been like, hey, I have plans with a friend at this time, but we can still go on a date at this time.
Yeah.
Not just like, hey, you have to leave so I can go see another woman I'm trying to sleep with.
Yeah, like, that's fucked. Dude, like, it is hard for me to make plans to just hang out with people in general. Imagine trying to make
2 dates.
multiple sets of plans, apparently at, from what I've gathered, separate restaurants. So,
I really hope it was the same restaurant. He just didn't leave the table. They just swapped.
Speed rounding it. Dude, that's like that show Dating Around. Where they just...
Yeah.
But they don't do it back to back. They do it night to night. So like in a 5-night window, the person goes to the same restaurant with a new blind date every single night.
I think that's kind of fun.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
It is so much fun. It is the most surreal experience because I like every episode I watch, I'm like, I've been on a date like this.
I'm glad that I'm starting to gain a little bit of dating experience.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's also horribly annoying.
It's kind of tiring.
It's very tiring.
Here's what my major issue is with like first dates and stuff.
Okay.
I think I am a very extroverted and like bubbly person, and I don't really hide my personality when I meet someone for the first time, because I don't want to pretend to be like reserved and quiet, and then they get to know me and they're like, wow, this bitch does not shut the fuck up. So if I'm going on a first date, I'm being myself.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm carrying it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
and it's just, oh my god, it's so boring. I'm so tired.
You hear that, boys? You're all boring.
You're boring and I'm tired. Well, not all of you.
You don't think he'd be listening to this, do you?
No. No one would be listening to this that I like.
Not you.
Not you.
He texts you later today. He's like, hey, heard your podcast.
Stop. No. We're not.
Not going to happen.
We're not,
Never.
No. We're not manifesting that for me.
I mean, that's why, and this kind of ties into my next, like, subject / like, topic. It's why people date just their friends. Mm-hmm. Or they date their, like, coworkers or your classmates or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because you see someone on a regular basis, you get to know their personality a bit, you might have some flirtation with them, and then it's just a symptom of being like, okay, they're attractive, I kind of am comfortable around them already, I don't have to introduce myself and be like, oh, hi,
Yeah.
I'm Konnor. Oh, pleasure to meet you. This is our table. Or that awkward, like, hi, yeah, oh my god, yeah, you look great. And you do that weird, like, stutter hug where you're like, are we doing this?
Oh, that's what I love about COVID, is that
Like,
any
you
of the
can't-
dates I've gone on, like, they don't try to touch me.
Like, stay the fuck away from me.
Like, I know we're sitting at the same table and, like, eating and, like, drinking, but don't fucking touch me.
Have you done a Zoom date yet?
No. Have you?
Yes. You know.
Oh, I do know. Sorry.
Yeah. That was, throwback.
I think the one issue with what we're talking about is when you're dating in friend groups,
Yeah.
because,
That
like,
gets messy.
breakups. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we could say a lot by saying a little right
Yeah, you know exactly what experience I'm talking about. I know exactly what experience you're talking about. I love all parties involved.
now. Every
Like,
single one of you
holy
is...
shit.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. And you know we're talking about you right now. You're not dumb. But my God, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a
But
lot.
I love you guys, and I love where you're at now. You're great. But yeah, when you have a substantially large friend group, I've dealt with this like 4 times already in my life. It's so frustrating. And when you have a large friend group and you all like you're the group that hangs out and like you even have subgroups in that friend group and you're like loyal to each other, ride or die.
Yeah, you're fucking homies.
Until you're not anymore. And then it is so awkward because it's like someone just fucking you're like a piece of paper. And someone just punched a hole right through
Yep.
it. And you're just like, okay, let's figure this shit out because no one wants to talk about it.
And if it's a breakup where, like, one party is very clearly in the wrong, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
If it's just a mutual thing,
It's almost worse.
it's so so annoying.
Yeah, because like when it's bad and one person's evidently the bad person, you're like, okay, we can all focus our energy on being like, yeah, that guy sucks,
Yeah.
that girl sucks, whatever, they suck. But when it's like, it just didn't work out, and you're just like, how do we navigate talking about this? So
My-
you try not
Oh
to.
yeah, that my my strategy was just pretend that nothing happened.
Never happened.
Everyone's still my friend.
Everyone still is friends. They were always just friends.
Well, they usually aren't friends after.
I think, depending on it, I think it can work. I think
Yeah,
it just is.
never seen it, but I think it can.
I mean, I guess like I'm still friends with a good amount of people I've either dated or hooked up with.
Same. Well, actually, I'm lying. Any man that I've dated, I don't speak to. I hate them. Boys that I've like slept with, they're great. They're my friends. Shout out. I'm not gonna say any names, but the first episode when I said something about how all I did in college was like run around and sleep with my friends, I had 2 different friends text me and say like, "Thanks for the shout out." And they know they're not the only ones, but I was like, this is very silly.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I did not have that experience in college. I waited until I got to the city to spread my filth.
Ew.
No, wow, that derailed me so
I know.
heavily.
Literally, yesterday, I was actively texting 3 different boys that I've slept with, but I'm still friends with.
I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's healthy.
I think it's great.
It's funny.
Our slogan, normalize fucking your friends. Listen, we're all just trying to figure things
I'm
out.
just trying to lay some pipe.
We're all just figuring things out. Things are tough right now, man. Shit's
These unprecedented times.
Yo, guys, I'm just gonna say it. 2020, it was a weird year.
Yo, hot take. Things are kind of crazy.
Not gonna lie, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but 2020 wasn't like a normal year.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know if you know this, guys.
Yo, remember when times were precedented?
not gonna lie, guys. 2021 also kind of weird.
Kind of wacky
Yeah,
so
kinda
far.
Random.
Little cocoa bananas, if you ask me.
Have you seen some of this shit? Oh, we have to laugh. We have to laugh.
We have fun here.
We have fun. This is a fun podcast. We talk about fun things here.
This is a safe space.
Oh my god. There's been so many things today that we have said that have just like fucking took me. Like I'm gone, bro. Oh my
Fucking
god.
zooted.
Oh, you know what I want to talk about? Did we talk about it last episode? The Christmas tree is dead.
Yeah, we took the Christmas tree down because the Ravens lost.
Well,
Rip.
I don't need that target painted on my back.
My cat is a Ravens fan. It has nothing to do with Konnor.
Yeah, so like we took down everything, and now, oh my god, do I love how our apartment looks with Christmas dead.
It looks so much bigger. What the fuck?
It's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but furniture shopping is so therapeutic.
It can be if you find what you want.
I think it can be when you find something you didn't know you wanted.
It can be when you find something online and can pick it up in store.
Which is basically everything right now.
Yeah, unless you want a desk chair.
Oh.
And then it's just...
Impossible to find.
We went to IKEA recently because I impulsively decided that I needed a new chair that day.
Well, you might need a new chair. Manifesting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just impulsively thought I need a new desk chair. It is the one thing that will bring me joy today. And then we went to IKEA, and every chair that I found that I liked was either like $600 or sold out. And
or they were on the show floor and you couldn't buy them.
You can't buy those.
Why not? They're there. Why can't you buy something that is in the store?
I don't know. Because they want to keep something on the show floor so that you can order it online and have it delivered.
Print a picture.
You can't sit on a picture.
Or just be like, online only. Just put that. Just go into the code, write it the page editor, in subtext, online only, asterisk. Bam. Then you could have bought that chair. They could have made money that day, and they didn't.
Well, they did make money because I instead bought $35 worth of fake plants.
Oh, and some food.
And some fucking plant balls.
And dude, that veggie dog looks
And by plant
fine.
balls, I mean fake meatballs.
Plant
And
ball?
there was no sauce on them because I'm a vegan.
And that was also made with
Milk. I spent $5 on 4 dry plant balls.
You couldn't even get the mashed potatoes.
I couldn't
either.
even get the mashed potatoes.
Or the cranberry sauce.
Well, I don't want that.
Why not?
Ugh.
Shut up. Speaking of, I never even talked about the work crush thing.
No, because I steamrolled it.
Steamrolled right over me. I don't know about you guys, but for those of you who work in offices or studio spaces or just in a creative group or you have co-workers is the term. I couldn't think of it, so I had to ramble that entire time until
So
it came
stupid.
to me. There is nothing more fun than having an office flirtationship. It is literally, you could want to die every morning, but you go in there and you see your work crush, and everything is better. And I'm not talking about you weird fucking freaks, especially you men who just creep on the office secretary.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off and die. Quit your job.
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die, you incel. I'm talking about a mutual little wink and a nod every day.
Yeah.
I've told you some of the stories. There's like a 99.9% chance she will not listen to this because she doesn't listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation.
I hope she does listen to it.
There's no way she doesn't know. There is no way she does not know that I am so attracted to her. The pants story?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god, do you want to feel them? Yours feel great. No,
Yeah.
nada. I'm stupid. I'm not that dumb.
I've only had like maybe 2 work crush situations. Why are you giving me eyes like that?
You worked with someone.
I did. I know he was included. But oh my god, I worked.
Should just leave this open.
I wouldn't even call it a crush though. It was just like a little tension. I worked at my school store in college, and I fucking hated that job so much.
You used to call me being so unhappy.
I'm pretty sure that they rejoiced when I quit because I was just so fucking pissed off every day. Like, I hated that job so much. But I had a coworker who was just a breath of fresh air. Yeah. Like, I just got so excited whenever... We never really worked together. It was more so like I would come in as he was leaving or he would come in as I was leaving. But then one Saturday, we both were working together and it was dead. So we just sat at the front desk and just chatted the whole time. And it made that job worth fucking going to. Yeah. And then he quit and then we had sex.
Oh man, what a story. Well, I feel like this is my second major work crush. I had a work crush at my old job who I still talk to now.
Oh, yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's just developed into one of like my favorite people and a great friend. And if you're listening to this, hi. You know who you are. And you're great. And you actually texted me before we even recorded this. And you're actively texting me now. And my phone's on Do Not Disturb. And I'm sorry, I'm not responding.
Text me instead.
You could. I know you'd be friends with her. Fucking everyone is. So, like, this isn't new for me, the whole work crush thing. I feel like the job I worked in high school and college, my cafe job, was my saddest one because I didn't have a work crush. I worked by myself every day. I did get to hang out with a dog every day, though.
Oh, it's kind of maybe better.
Kind of better, just like a chill dog just sitting next to you all day.
All day.
You're whipping up lattes and cappuccinos, and the dog's like, that's a good form on that foam, dude. And you're like, thanks, bro. You can't have this. It will kill you.
Thanks, bro. You can't talk.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I'm horribly alone. I've been in this cafe for 6 hours by myself, not talking to anyone, and now I'm talking to a dog. Yeah. But I think they're fun, and this one right now, just another reason I love my new job so much. There's like 2, but the other one is more like I am crushing on her and she doesn't know I exist.
It's not reciprocated in any way.
Okay, that makes it sound bad. It's just like that person's attractive and...
You're just thinking.
Yeah, and we compliment each other's outfits. She called me handsome the other day, and... Nothing bad could happen to me for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Nothing bad could happen if your work crush or any of your crushes, if one of your IG crushes slides into your DMs, says, hey, like that outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Or your work crush goes, you look so good today. Dude, I could get hit by a car, and I'd be like, that's fine.
I had, when I was at Old Navy for 5 years.
A veteran. We salute your service.
So long. I had not a work crush, but a work boo.
Oh.
Which I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Oh, I am.
He had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
We were just work boos. He was great. I love him. We still chat every now and then.
Does he still have that girlfriend?
No, but he has a different girlfriend.
Good for him.
Yeah, sure. I don't know about anything, but I think that's maybe better than a work crush because it's harmless, you know. But anytime that we worked together, it was just so much fun. Like, I just looked forward to it so much. We'd get separated at work, too.
It's harmless until, like, because I also worked retail in high school, and I had a work boo, and it's harmless until the floor manager is like, hey, I'm having a party after work. You wanna come to my party and do illegal things at that party because you're in high school and I cannot comment on whether or not I did the illegal things, but I went to the party and that's when it's like, oh, we're not at work anymore and you're still heavily flirting with me and like I'm flirting with you and we open tomorrow. This can't happen. So you're like, I'm gonna go drive to the diner now and meet my friends and talk about it instead of being here because I'm uncomfortable because I'm 18 and my hormones are like firing at 155%.
Yeah, work booze are better when they stay at work, I think.
Oh, 100%. That's where work crushes are like, do you want to stay at work?
Oh, that's why I waited till after that man quit at my old job.
Oh yeah, no, like the thing with work crushes, it's like you don't do anything about it. Unless I would say in the work crush environment, there needs to be a clear signal where it is like that person like literally looks at you and goes, "What are you doing tonight?" Mm-hmm. And then you're like, "Oh shit!"
You hopefully.
Dude, it's so funny too because like we've hung out after work. Oh, we have fun here. There's a fun podcast. This is jokes. We tell jokes here.
Big joke, guys.
Big hoo-ha.
What the fuck is a hoo-ha? Isn't that like...
I think I'm gonna cut most of this part. Let's cut back to we make jokes here. We have fun.
Oh, you don't want to leave that? You don't want to leave that in here? I think you should.
All right, I'll leave it up to the editor.
That's you.
Yep. Oh man, I'm like lightheaded from laughing. This is a funny episode.
Yeah.
Dude, I had one more story and I want to transition into it, and I had a transition, but my brain is.
You don't have to transition. Here's the transition.
Okay.
Konnor, tell me a story.
Whatchamacallit? Okay, so this was another dating app story. I've never used this dating app before. I don't know if I could even get on it. It's called Raya.
Oh yeah, that's like for celebrities.
Yeah, it technically is a private membership-based community for people all over the world to connect and collaborate. Mm-hmm. Is that what they call sex nowadays? Yo, babe, you want to collab?
Yeah, you want to collab on this kid?
Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god.
Hear me out. Our kids just collaborations. Makes you think.
Yeah, make sure to follow this link so you can check out this video, and then I'm collabing with this channel later.
That's what happened on the
kid's
dinner date. He was collabing with someone else later.
Wait, the dinner date?
Yeah, where the guy.
You're referencing. I thought you were referencing that what we thought was a double date last night.
Oh no,
because the person ended up having a boyfriend.
Yes.
Do you think that guy didn't know that before coming to that date?
So here's what I think.
Okay. Do you want to give some background?
Yeah, I am.
And then I will read this story, I promise.
Konnor and I went to an outside location yesterday and had a beer. But there was a table next to us with two fellas and two ladies, and the body language was so awkward between them. The conversations were like very, very one-sided. I kept hearing the one girl talk about Lil Wayne. Whatever. Yeah. And I like whispered to Konnor, and I was like, "Hey, do you think this is a really awkward first date, double date?"
And then
he listened for a little bit, and he was like, "Oh yeah, definitely." And then as we were getting up to leave, we both heard one of the ladies say the B word.
She said something along the lines of, "Yeah, my boyfriend talks about that a lot."
Yeah. So here's what my newly established theory is.
Okay.
One of the guys and one of the girls are very good friends.
Okay.
And then the other guy and the other girl are like the people that are friends were like, "Hey, I think that my friend would like your friend. We should all go get drinks together."
Oh, that's good.
That's my theory.
Because the body language of the one girl was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, the one girl was sitting like back in her chair, like arms in her pockets, hands in her pockets, like just kind of like nodding and like talking. And the other girl was a lot more outspoken and kind of leaning forward. So, and that's the one that said the B word.
Yeah, and the one guy, his smile was so forced. It looked painful.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Hope,
hope-
something good happened.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good night. It
Yeah.
looked like you kind of were.
Maybe.
Maybe. Fingers crossed.
An average one.
You want to hear about a bad night?
Yeah, I want to hear this story.
Okay. So this is from another one of my friends, and she hit me with this. She said, broke up with my long-term... Okay. Broke up with my long-term boyfriend, and after 3 months, I decided to dip my toes into the dating app pool. I met a guy on Raya, and he took me on a first date to get sushi. The date was going well, until he drank an entire bottle of sake by himself and tried aggressively making out with me in public and whispering incredibly sexual things in my ear and telling me how he wanted to tie me up. I politely excused myself to go to the bathroom, had an epiphany, and walked right out, LOL. Never looked back. Don't even know what happened to the guy.
He told her he wanted to tie her up while they were in a restaurant?
See, that's where I don't have enough information. Because from what this sounds like, they were making out at the restaurant, which, hey, if you're comfortable doing it, cool. 2 thumbs up with a question mark and an asterisk, and that asterisk says, is it like a club where it's dark so people can't see you, like tongue wrestling?
How many clubs serve sushi?
I mean, some places are a restaurant bar club. Like, so it might be like a
Okay.
restaurant on the bottom, and then upstairs is like the bar and club.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate everything about that.
The story?
Yes.
Or the bar club sushi
No,
restaurant?
that bar club sushi restaurant sounds great. I want to go there right now. Well,
Well,
not right now.
yeah.
Maybe a couple months, maybe a year.
Hopefully.
It's the story that I hate.
Yeah.
I hate men. That's all I have.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's
Also
so-
gross. Oh, here's the thing.
Go on.
Who made him think that was okay? That's my question with every man ever. Is
Listen up.
who in the past told you that your actions are okay? Who validated this?
Who allows you to, like, go on a first date and I'm gonna censor that.
Yeah.
Whoops, guys. This is me cutting it. She knows what she wants. She's a bad
She's
bitch.
a woman on a mission. Respect it.
I said it again. You're gonna hear that censor a lot. She's a bad bitch, right? And
Addison Rae. Sorry, keep going.
and maybe she initiated the making out too, and like maybe they were both like.
Well, it sounded like she said that she didn't like it. She said that he was trying to aggressively make out with her in public, and she wasn't here for it.
Oh shit! Yeah, tried. Yeah, never mind, dude. First date, and you're gonna. I get maybe a kiss, maybe a little bit of like making out if you're in the setting and like you're both into it.
Yeah.
Usually, you get the idea from the girl if they're into it or not. Body language is key, fellas.
I'm gonna just put it out there for all women, for all people who date women listening. I don't think that any of us want to be made out with in a sushi restaurant. Just putting that out there.
Like after sushi.
Also, yeah. So I wasn't thinking that at first because I only eat
what
like
I'm thinking
vegetable
about.
sushi, but like that's like fishy
Yes.
makeout.
You get a salmon fillet in your mouth.
Ew. I'm gonna gag.
Yeah, not a fun time. Like
Ugh.
I've made out in clubs before.
That's
Fun.
fine.
That's a fun time.
Clubs, parties, whatever. Sushi? Uh-uh.
At a restaurant?
Uh-uh.
And one of you drank an entire bottle of sake? What I have a question for my friend is, did you drink at all? Or is this guy just...
Oh my god, right. Was she like stone cold sober?
Or was this dude just blacked out? And at that point,
How did he get home? Did he drive? Did he Uber?
I don't think she followed up.
Good. I mean, fuck that man.
Like,
but
just get out of there.
yeah.
Oh my god, this gets worse the more I
the
think
more
about
you
it.
think about it, the worse it gets.
Oh my god. Hey, fellas, boys, my guys, be better. Just try. Just try
that's a
at
take.
all. Here's what you do. Hey, fellas, I'm going to speak directly to you right now. If you are out with a girl and you're attracted to her and you feel the vibe is going well, don't drink an entire bottle of liquor to yourself at all.
Oh my god.
Hey, here's another tip. Even if you don't think it's going well, don't drink an entire bottle of liquor to yourself. Third tip, this one's free. Hold this one in your heads. Don't drink an entire bottle of liquor by yourself, ever. No. No, don't say well. By yourself is never good.
That's true. I have shared an entire bottle of liquor with someone. That's different.
fine.
That's not by
You're
myself.
sharing
Never mind.
it.
Yeah.
Never.
You ever go to a fifth and date?
What? You gotta know I went to art school.
Right.
I don't know what those words are.
A fifth and date is when you go to a party, everyone brings a date, you dress in like cute dresses and like not like a suit, but like a button up and some nice pants.
Maybe throw
And
on some trousers, a turtleneck, and a sports coat.
that's even too much. Fifth and dates are not classy.
Oh.
They get gross. And
Okay.
you and your date just drink an entire fifth of liquor.
That's fun. Because here's the thing with that. You're on a date and you both agreed to do that.
Yeah, and it's usually not even a date. It's just two buds. It's sometimes a date.
And it's sometimes, let's see where this fifth takes us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're so fun.
I miss social interaction.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I have
Again, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but things are kind of weird out there.
I have a dress in my closet right now that I bought in January of 2020 for a fifth and date I was supposed to go to in March.
Do you think that dress might work if things work out for a Christmas party at the end of the year?
It's slutty.
Oh,
That's the thing about fifth and dates.
slutty.
It's slutty.
You know what's fun? You know what can be fun? Maybe when things are safe, we could all have like a fifth and date with our friend
Oh
group.
my God, Connor, yes.
Because there's so many of us.
Yeah. We'd have to find a location, like decide whose
And
house
we can't
we
go
can.
together.
No. Oh my, no. Absolutely not. Strictly platonic, Connor. It's really cute though. It's nice plug.
Fucking love that. Good shit, dude.
It's like a two. Oh, okay, a little fist bump.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you.
It's like a little two-piece set with like a white mini skirt and a white. It's a bra. It's barely even a top, but it's so cute, and I'm never gonna wear it.
That's not true.
Maybe.
I don't know where you're gonna wear it. I don't know
Yeah,
why
exactly.
I said that. I don't know
Like,
where you're gonna wear it.
I also have a dress that I bought for a formal that we didn't have. Formals are not fifth and dates. They're actually like,
I know what a
yeah,
formal
that's,
is.
I know, but still, college, you know? I could wear that dress somewhere.
Yeah.
If I get invited to like a spring wedding, I could wear that dress. It's very cute.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Dude, some of my friends at work are getting married, and I hope I get to go to their wedding.
I hope you get a +1.
I will ask for one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, it wouldn't be until, like, next summer.
I
Not
don't
even
care.
this one coming up. Like, it'd be a 22, 23 summer.
I love weddings.
Dude, there's someone who I was so looking forward to going to their wedding that I went to college with, and I didn't get an invite.
Whatever.
I know, but I'm like, I wanted to go to an open bar.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I was cautiously optimistic because even if I did get invited to this wedding, a lot of people I know there, a lot of friend groups that I love a lot of the people in. It's like, imagine a friend group of 8 people where 6 of them are awesome. One of them's your ex, and the other one hates you.
Yeah.
It would be about 3 of those circles.
Yeah, I don't know why you would care that you
Open
didn't
bar.
get invited. Okay.
Because endless gin and tonics all night. And
Maybe.
then-
It depends what kind of open bar they have.
Could you imagine an open bar with no liquor?
Listen, okay, well, sometimes, like my brother and his wife, their wedding, they had liquor, but they both picked a cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah. So I deleted some Moscow Mules at that wedding. Absolutely crushed some Moscow Mules.
I guess that's another place you can meet someone. A wedding.
Yeah.
So you can never talk to it again.
So the thing is, every wedding I've gone to has been a family member, and I'm
Oh.
usually in the weddings.
Yeah, probably shouldn't meet anyone there.
Out of all of the weddings I've gone to, probably 8 or 9, there's only been one that I wasn't in the bridal party. So
Yeah.
I don't want to meet anyone there because I'm probably related to them. Every wedding I've gone to has just been the same people regurgitated.
It's like, hey guys, we're getting blacked out again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I only drank at one wedding. That's a lie. I drank a lot of champagne at my mom's wedding,
Oh, that's fun.
but that was in the limo.
Dude, I loved my cousin's wedding, the lakefront one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was beyond wasted.
Ew.
What, you didn't like
Never do that voice
You
again.
don't want me to plug the podcast with this voice? We just lost all of our listeners.
I actually have to go. That's crazy.